Yeah, I got the soul of a warrior. Yeah, I kiss my mom with both hands. Yeah, you know I respect the government. Yeah. Fucking hardcore vault, baby. It's a vault episode. Fucking this shit gets uploaded, it means I didn't fucking do the podcast. So, sue me, you know? Anyways, let's play the fucking intro. Hello, welcome to Dissecting the Deep, where we go deep on topics, all the in-depth things you need to hear. We do politics, we do governments, we do government politics, we do policy, we do bathrooms. Which bathroom? Who knows? You want to go to the bathroom, or do you want to go to the toilet that is the ground? Before there were bathrooms, there was merely ground. And when you go to the bathroom in the ground, there's no toilet paper, there's no flushing. You smell it, it is not submerged in water unless you supply your own. So that is why you need me to help you. But anyways, what's up? How the fuck you feeling? How you doing? I'm doing great. I'm always doing great. You know, got water. I got a room. This guitar. There's video to this. There's no reason for the video, but it's here. You could see me. I'm sitting in a chair all fat, just fucking. So, you know, I'm gonna tell you stuff. Isn't that hilarious that I have a podcast? I think that I'm like someone people want to listen to. I do. I won't deny it either. Like, people who have podcasts think that you want to hear what they have to say. They really do. They think that they're that interesting. They think that they're that funny, that clever. And they're not usually. And they're fucking stupid. And I'm no different. But you know what? I'm going to try. Why not? Who fucking cares? And that is what you're doing. You're trying. Because if you have a podcast, you're not sitting there going, oh, well, you know, it's just fun to do. I just like to talk about stuff. It's just an interest of mine. It's like you're doing it to get something. You want a following. You want to not have a regular job. I just don't understand this being a passion for someone. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at a high level, as a comedian, if you're passionate about your podcast, I get that. But there are people who are literally talking about Star Trek or whatever. I guess I'm wrong. I apologize. You could be passionate about Star Trek. You might love fucking. You might have a podcast about fucking The Bachelorette because you love it so much. Yeah. And what's my podcast? I'm just being everything I say negative about someone else is wrong. Let's just get that out here. I'm not intelligent enough to figure out who's right or wrong. So everything I say, I'm just trying to make you laugh, and it's probably bullshit. So now that that's out of the way, I want to talk about dreams. I was just thinking off the cuff podcast for the vault. What could it be about? What could I talk about for a long time and it actually be kind of interesting? Dreams. Anyone who remembers a lot of their dreams could probably do a podcast, at least one episode, and fill it with just their dreams, and it would be interesting. I would listen to anyone do that because dreams are so crazy. And I wanted to start with childhood dreams, which when I was a kid, the dreams I remembered the most, in general, the dreams I remember the most are nightmares, scary dreams, and, sorry, I'm a little phlegmy. So, and I think that's just because they stick with you. I think when you have a dream that really scares you, you kind of think about it for the rest of the week, maybe have a little bit of anxiety about it, or maybe that's just me, I don't know. But when I was a kid, I remember, and this isn't scary, but I'm probably 4 years old, I had this dream. So, I'm in a house, it's raining outside. It's storming outside. It looks like a house that my grandmother used to, or she still does. She's like a live-in nanny. basically, for these richer people, and they have a lot of money and a big house, and it looks like that house because it had the glass, like the big glass door half part of the fucking house that goes up into the ceiling a little bit. It's just glass, and you see the outside, you see the backyard. And I was in a house like that in my dream, but it had a chimney too. And all right, long story short, Fozzie Bear is outside. Fozzie Bear, the guy with the hat, was like, "Meow. Hey," I don't know what the fuck his voice was. He's fucking a Muppet. He's a Muppet. Maybe I'll put a picture in. Probably not. Fuck you. I don't care. Look him up. He's fucking famous. It's Fozzie Bear. Come on. But he's outside, and he's got his little hat, and he looks all cute and shit, but he's not cute because he materialized out of thin air, and he does not belong in the real world. So as a kid, sitting in a dark, stormy house alone, I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Why am I even here? And why is Fozzie Bear outside? And he's banging on the door, and I'm almost like, did I just let him in? I don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck? What's he gonna do? But he has a knife, so I decide not to. And, he's climbing the house now. I can hear him. And he comes down in the fucking chimney. And then I'm just like, oh my god. What the fuck is going on? Fozzie Bear with a knife is in the fucking chimney. And he's gonna kill me? Is that what's going on? And I'm just over here assuming his pronouns, too. I don't know. But you know what? I'm pretty sure he was a guy. I'm sorry if he wasn't. But I'm sorry that 4-year-old Johnny assumed that he was. But anyways, so this fucking little bear is just there. And I just wake up because I'm so fucking scared. I'll just shake and wake up. And then I was like scared of Fozzie Bear. Like deep down. Just for a little while. You know what I mean? Not necessarily if the Muppets was on, I wouldn't get, like, startled. I wouldn't ruin my day or anything, but I'd just think about it. I'd be like, that's that motherfucking bear, dude. That's that little Teddy Surprise, that fucking cuddle bitch with that knife coming up on you. That shit's fucking scary, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck where you've been, what you've been through, all right? If a Muppet... If you're in your real-ass life, your day-to-day life, and I ain't talking about the puppet, I'm talking about a Muppet that's alive, comes up to you with a knife, you're done, dude. You're done. You're cuckoo, crazy boy. You're fucking up in space forever now. It's all over. You're either going crazy or you're dying. Because those are the only two things. The only two possibilities. He's really there, he's going to stab you. He's not there, you're fucking done. You cooked. But yeah, that was a crazy dream. Another dream I had, it was like a fucking cool sleepaway camp, summer camp type deal. And it's another childhood dream. And I had never really gone to camp. I did YMCA summer program during the day or whatever, some shit. So like if your parents are working, they can just kind of throw you at the YMCA and you chill there. And I think it was cheaper. You could get some sort of government assistance to get it or something. And it was like bullshit camp. And they would bring you to the real camp and be like, oh, look at those kids having fun, to try to get your parents to be like, to try to get you to go tell your parents and your parents go sign you up. And I think I went and told my mom, and she was like, yeah, are you fucking serious? You think I got fucking money for that? And so basically it was more just like make you sad that you're poor type of thing. But that day was cool, and I had a dream kind of about it, about what it would be like to be there, and it was kind of cool, and there was like a cute little girl there, and I was a little boy, and I was like, oh my god, look at this little, I love her, I want to be with her, or whatever you do when you're a kid and you're stupid. But so yeah, I had this romantic interest, and I was having a good time at camp, and then they were like, but when you're sleeping, if you see this little lizard running around, I know that's random. I'm just going to tell you. I'll explain it. I'll extrapolate a little bit after, but this is what actually happened in the dream. We go to bed at night. It's a bunch of little beds in a little room. That's what I imagine camp is. I don't fucking know. Like summer camp, like Camp Winnipedicky, whatever the fuck. Those stupid camps. So I'm fucking in this bed, and the fucking lady who's the park whatever, I don't know, Dude, I've never done anything like this. So the head adult was telling us good night, and then she was like, also, if you see a lizard in the hallway, if you go to the bathroom or something, or if you see him just peeking through the door, you don't look at the lizard, because if he smiles at you, the next night you'll die. I know that's, that's something. That's something for, I was a creative kid. But yeah, just fucking, and then of course I saw what looked like, it was very 90s, because I was a kid in the 90s. It was like a glowing, radioactive looking lizard with orangey red eyes, and I saw him in the hallway just fucking pit-paddling. He was probably bigger than a normal lizard, but not huge. He's still a lizard. He was still on the ground looking up at me, and he smiled. I was like, fuck. And I just thought, for whatever reason, because I was having a dream, I'm just going to run back into the room, go to bed, and I'll be fine. And then I see the lizard come into the room, and I'm like, he's going to kill me. But then I was like, no, they said it's the next night. So why would he kill me now? And he was killing somebody else that probably had seen him. And it's just, I looked over at this person in their bed, and I just see the shadow of like kind of a glowing lizard, but now that he's in complete darkness, he's way less glowy, and it's like really creepy. And it's just like a fucking Looney Tunes kerfuffle with the fucking windy like scrap animation. It's like that, but in reality it looks a little more real. And this thing just fucking tears apart this girl's face that was in the summer camp. I don't think it was the girl I liked. It was just some girl. And I just, the next morning, we're all like, oh my God, which is weird that it just kind of cuts to the next morning, because you would think if I saw that, I would go and fucking, I'd either get killed by the lizard or go get an adult and be like, oh my God, the fucking lizard. Oh, I probably wouldn't say fucking. I'd be like, oh, the lizard. And it was a girl. And he fucking... No, I'm still saying fucking. I don't know how to play a child. I'm just going to play a child. You know what? When I was a child, I probably would say that. Who am I kidding? The fucking lizard, he fucking ate the lady's face. And the girl's dead and her face is falling off. And the lizard went away. He took some of the face. He ate it. And, that was cool. That was a cool dream. It was scary, but it was cool. I like thinking about it now. I would love to like animate that lizard. But yeah. And then you get older, start having weirder dreams. I've had a lot of dreams that have kind of insinuated things about my father, because he was kind of absent in my life, and I would get, I don't know if it's guilty or just, I don't know, it'd just be on my mind. So I'd have weird dreams about like fucking, I was in a video game one time, and I was outside of a fence, and I was in a video game. Like, it looked like a video game. My dream, I've had a lot of animated dreams, a lot of 3D render video game looking dreams. And I've had people be like, that's bullshit. No, you didn't. That's not possible. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, I did. And people say you can't die in your dreams. I had a dream that I was in like a brick building and it was burning, and I was up in like the crawl space type of area, like the vents. And I was like, fuck, I can't do this. I don't know how I'm gonna, the way that this is coming, there's no way I'm gonna get out of here in time. I'm just gonna die. And then I got, flames engulfed me, and I just saw my body. Like, I left my body and saw my body that was like dying. And I was like, oh my God, what am I, a ghost or something? And I died in my dream, technically. It was just, my interpretation of that. I think just some people aren't fucking creative, honestly. Like, you can't die in dreams, die in real life. I think that you don't have a cool imagination, and it sucks to be you. So fuck you. But yeah, and then that dream in the video game type thing, there's this fence. It's outside, stormy, and I go down into the sewer with my brother who doesn't have the same dad, but half brother technically. I don't call him that because I grew up with him. He's my fucking brother. I love him. But we're in the sewer, and we have something to do. We have to go. There's monsters, kind of like the fucking Stranger Things guys, the Demogorgons, and they're kind of more lizardy though, and they're fast and they're running through, but they don't really fuck with you if you leave them alone. Like, so they're not. It's a strange. I'm sure it's been in movies, but it's not as common that, you know, a monster isn't looking for you. They're just kind of performing a task, and we understand that if we stay out of their way that we won't get hurt. But we have to go by them to do something. We have to get our mom, and she's in this underground like sewer channel thing, which is a weird place that people don't go to because we know there's these monsters, but sometimes we have to because the government's corrupt in this society, which is like, you know, I don't know. It's all things you get in a dream, and you just know things about where you are, and they don't all make sense, but you're just like, yeah, this all makes sense because you're in a dream. You don't know what's going on. But that's the best I could describe it so far. But we're in the sewer, and there's also a fence down there that kind of looks like the fence that's up there, mirroring whatever they were doing up there to keep us out down there. But this fence has like goo on it and heads, just like people heads. And we need to find something that will deactivate this so that we could go by it, because it'll hurt us. It'll potentially kill us. We don't want to fuck with these heads. And something was telling me either I was hallucinating them or that they appeared differently to different people, because these heads were like my dad's head. It was fucked up. It's crazy. And at this point, my dad's dead. Like, in reality, my dad is dead. I had this dream as an adult. And, you know, just like things trigger my emotions towards my father or whatever, I guess. And he appears in the dreams. I have nightmares sometimes in strange ways. And I think we figure it out, though. We get through this strange fence. It looks very video gamey, like a Xbox 360 level, pretty good graphics. And we get through, and we're going to find Mom, and we find a flashlight, which is tight because it's very useful. And we find some other people who are navigating through this weird dungeon area, and we go with them. We eventually find Mom. Somebody gets eaten by a monster somehow, and we just kind of don't talk about it for some reason. We're all just like, all right, that happened. It sucks, but like, we need to make sure that we can all get out of here. And we get out, and it's good. And still raining out. We found our mom. Our mom was hysterical. She just stuck down there. They put people down there when they break the law or something. She did something fucked up, and we had to get her out. And now we got her out. We're basically renegades. We're just, you know, we can come up to the surface, but could get into trouble with the church or whatever. It's like a church community. And I'll just go into my other dreams that I had about this place, because that was one dream, and it kind of ended there. But it ended up being like a reoccurring dream. This world, it was like a church commune thing. It was like a fucking big green land in the middle of nowhere. And there's a huge church, and there's a bunch of little chapel-y looking buildings around it that the people lived in. And then way off in the distance, there was like a big rock structure that looked like an ancient church, but it didn't have any ceilings, and it didn't have walls, but it had like different levels where you could stand on it. It almost looked like an ancient something they would have prayed to way back in the fucking years, like a not finished church made of stone. Not like Stonehenge, way more intricate. I feel like even old churches had fucking walls and shit. I don't know why they wouldn't make walls, but it looked really cool, because you'd basically have some sort of stairway to get up to the next part, and the next part, and the next part, and kind of pillars made of stone. It looked very gothic. There was kind of a Satan thing on it, made of stone, and like little angels everywhere. It looked very evil, but not like it was a type of Christianity type of thing. And this place just looked crazy, and it was very lush, very green, and people lived in the little communes, and everybody had to go to the church. You have to go to church Tuesday at a certain time, and it was Tuesday. Like, it literally was Tuesday in the dream. And I had a bunch of dreams here. I had a dream that I had slept with some girl, this cute little chubby girl. It was not Liz, and I don't think I was with Liz. There were certain dreams where I did have Liz, and she was a part of it. My mom came in the dreams. My brother came in the dreams. We kind of lived here, and I don't know if I had cheated on Liz technically in this dream, but I like hooked up with this girl, and she was really cute, but she wasn't supposed to do that. So she was gonna get in trouble because it was looked at as she's a whore and she's going to hell now because she did that at a certain time in her life. She wasn't blessed or whatever. It wasn't that you had to be married, but you had to reach a certain level before you could like have a child, and she didn't do that. It's weird. I remember slight specifics about the religion. Like, there wasn't a marriage. There was more of a, they had more respect for women being like, okay, you're a woman, now you can go have a baby. It wasn't, oh, you need a man to have a baby. You could just go get a man and decide you want a baby once you were a woman. And you didn't need to marry him or be with him. He just had to be willing to give you the baby. You guys could raise it together, or she wants a baby. So, you know, I don't know how that's more respectful than Christianity. It's not. It's like they still make you wait to a certain degree, which you probably should. I mean, you shouldn't have a kid when you're 14. This girl was like 20, probably. Like, we were both around the same age, our 20s, and she was just kind of a wild child. She didn't really follow the rules, so she still didn't have her womanship to be able to do that. But she was just so starved sexually because she was 25 or whatever that we both fucked. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, that's great. And because I didn't give a fuck about this religion either. And that they killed her, basically. Yeah. They found her, they tied her up to some shit, and they hit her with a rock, and they were like, God says no, or something. It was fucking crazy, dude. So that was a dream. The weirdest dream I had about this community, this like reoccurring dream, I have not had a dream about it in a while. And I'm kind of glad, but also it kind of sounds like a shitty Netflix series that I can make a lot of money off of one day if I had the means. But, man, that was so weird. All right, let me try to get a bearing on how this goes. I'm in a car with a girl. We're leaving church, and I'm a girl. I'm not me. I'm a girl. I'm a cute little blonde girl. Probably like 17, not even a full adult, and my sister's a little bit older. She's a brunette, and she's very disappointed in me. I'm crying. I don't understand why she doesn't believe me. She doesn't believe me about something, and I get out of this car when we're at home now, and I just go right into the backyard, and there's a big lake in our backyard, and I'm on my hands and knees screaming at the lake that I'm going to kill myself. I'm done. I don't want to do this. My sister's so fed up with me, she just goes inside. She does not care. She's calling my bluff. She's totally like, doesn't care. And I just remember feeling this very real feeling of like sadness. I don't even know why this woman's sad. I am this woman, and I'm feeling all her emotions, and this crazy fucking, like, she's not in a good space. And scream until my voice is gone, and then I go into the house. I go through the front door where it's still open because she knows, my sister knows I'm just going to come back in. And I go in there and fucking, she's like making dinner or something, like nothing happened. And I'm just like wiping my face with tears. And I look down and there's a dog, a weird, one of those dumbass dogs, the fucking stupid like Toto dogs from fucking Wizard of Oz, little shaggy dumbass. Such a shitty dog. But then there's a dog next to it, and it's Sparky. Sparky is my girlfriend and her mom's dog, who's this little the fuck, he looks like a Shiba, but he's not. He's a Jack Russell mix or something. I probably don't have that right. Whatever the fucking, there's a type of dog that kind of looks like a Shiba. But he really looks just like a Doge. Like, he really looks like that, Doge. And he's in the fucking dream. And I'm not even me, and they're not even them. Like, I'm with my older sister, we live together. And I know that in my mind. I'm like, I live with my older sister, and we live together. And our parents are dead or something. Maybe they crossed the church. And yeah, that's how that one ended. I was fucked up. And there's a few others. Running through the sewer part, the like underground, I have some memories of that. There's a lot more like mundane shit that happened down there too. Like I remember there's like an abandoned school down there too, and people are slowly during this dream kind of building a society down there away from the church because they don't want to be a part of it. And there is like buildings and shit down there, weird little structures underground, because there used to be some sort of society. And there's a school area in the hallways, and there's a bathroom. And I remember peeing in this weird bath, like looking for somewhere to pee or poop. And these bathrooms were so fucking gross that it was just like impossible, and it was taking forever. And I woke up and I just had to pee. So I think that's like, you can take a cool dream and make it mundane if you go to bed after drinking a lot of water. So yeah. And so I get there, I pee, and whatever. But the best dream, well, not the best dream, the most intense, scariest one, the big church I was talking about, like the old church with the runes and shit. Stormy night, fucking crazy rain, lightning and shit. The demon thing that's at the top of it that's made of stone comes to life. And I have to figure out how to fucking defeat it or make it go to bed or something. And I'm running around this weird fucking castle thing. And I'm like, dude, this is like a fucking video game. This is crazy. This makes no sense. I need like a sword or something. I wish I had a gun. I don't fucking, like, I don't trust this thing. It seems like it's evil and it wants to eat me. Now that I look back on it, that's kind of fucked up of me. I didn't know what he was doing up there. Maybe he's screaming and flailing his dragon tail because he just, that's how he lives. He's having a good time. That is a weird thing about men, you know? Something comes to life that shouldn't be. And what's our distinction? Like, our intuition says, well, we gotta destroy it. That's a little fucked up. Like, yeah, it appeared angry and everything, but it was still just at the top of this tower. It wasn't doing anything yet. But I think it was going to. And I think I had to stop it. There was something in me that made me know that. And it just looked crazy. Because this place doesn't have any walls. It has multiple levels. And basically every corner had like a big structure coming off of it. Like a column in the corners. So you could kind of see the outline of a building. There's various daintier like lines going up from the pillars to make it look like a structure, but there wasn't any real walls or ceilings, and it was beautiful. I wish I was artistic enough to like draw this type of thing, because I could see it in my head. Not as good as I could before. I've kind of forgotten it, but it looked tight, and this crazy basically ornament at the top of it was just a devil dragon guy, and he came to life. And I don't remember. I didn't beat him or anything. I totally woke up before that. But it was tight. It was fun. It was a fun dream to have. It was scary as fuck, but it was, I've had a lot of scary fucking dreams. I had a dream that, like, the world was ending, and it was all, the sky looked like fire, and everything was on fire outside, and I was just in my basement. Like, God, I hope nothing happens. I hope I can get somewhere and figure this out. And then there's a TV in the basement, and it turned on, and there was just, like, a demon killing somebody. And it was just like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? And I woke up, thank God, because what else was going to happen? That shit was crazy. And I've had some cool dreams playing. Oh man, you know what sucked? When I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I played it so fucking much, dude, just driving around. Dude, there's no feeling like when you're fatter than I am now, 23 years old, fucking got a Slurpee cup from 7-Eleven that has the Incredible Hulk on it or some shit, and I put fucking half a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper in there with some ice, play the front bottoms on my fucking little shitty Bluetooth speaker or, whatever band, and I'm just cruising through the mountains, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, in my grandparents' kitchen on this fucking big tube TV. Nobody had tube TVs. This is only like a few years ago, technically. Yeah, dude. That was so good. But I played it so much, I played it a ton as a kid, too, and I do remember having dreams about it then. But there's a thing about, if I play a video game, I don't know if anyone else has this, if I play a video game a lot, like most of the day, play a video game, I sometimes will just dream that I'm still playing it and I'm doing something. And I just remember doing this ambulance mission that does not exist. And I'm driving an ambulance through like a fiery forest and I have to get somewhere. And I couldn't fucking do it. And I swear it felt like I did it for 7 fucking days. And I woke up that morning and I was like, fuck Grand Theft Auto. I'm not playing that goddamn game. Because it just felt like I had played it forever and it sucked. But not fuck Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto rules. San Andreas, just near that mountain in the fucking foresty area. Just driving. Not even doing the missions. Just driving around. Listening to music. Awesome. To this day, dude. Just the other day. You could catch me Xbox One, GTA 5. Fucking driving Mount Chiliad. Listening to Deftones on a fucking 10 milligram edible. That's a night. That's a fucking vibe, a night, a life that I want to live. But yeah, that's it, man. Dreams are crazy. I've had a lot of crazy dreams. I had a dream my teeth fell out, which I guess is pretty common. It's like a feeling of inadequacy or something. Your teeth will fall out in your dreams, like if you feel inadequate in your life. I'm not trying to be like, sometimes I feel this way. I'm just saying I looked that up after and I was like, alright, that makes sense. They all fell out though. And like, you think you'd have that dream and it'd be scary and shit, but you're more just shocked. You're like, it was like, not like Charlie in Always Sunny, because there's an episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he just starts taking his teeth out and he's like, oh, look at that. They just come out. It's crazy. And he's not that concerned. He's more just, fuck, man. But it was almost like that. Like, I was looking in the mirror in a bathroom in a house I've never fucking been in. Like, but I was just, I live here. This is where I live. And I was waiting for this girl that I used to date to come pick me up. And I'm sitting on the couch. And I'm like, I should go do something in the bathroom. And I just feel like my tooth's gonna come out, and I grab it. Like, why is it so loose? And it just came out. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I started feeling around. I was like, they're all just, and then they're just loose. So I just go, and I spit a bunch of teeth out. And I was like, fuck, this fucking cute girl's coming, and I got no teeth now. And it's just a shock. It wasn't, I should have been freaking out. Like, I don't have teeth. What the fuck? How is this happening? But I was more like, this girl, how am I going to explain that to her? Ooh, this is crazy. And probably had to do with, like, things didn't go well with that girl, which is fine. I have Liz. I love Liz. I've had dreams about Liz, too. I've had dreams, like, banging Liz, which is awesome. Maybe this is too much. I don't know. I don't think she'd care. But it's kind of awesome when you have a dream about maybe you haven't had sex in a little while because you just, been busy or whatever. And then you have a dream about your significant other. And then you're just like, what's up? What you doing tonight? Because we're going to fuck. And then you guys are like, yeah. And it's tight. That's awesome. I hope that happens to a lot of people. Happened to me a few times, probably. I also had a dream that a really fat black girl was like trying to get me to cheat on Liz, and I really wanted to. She was very thick, and it was nice, and I didn't because I'm a good guy. And those dreams suck because it's like I should have just did it. It's just a dream, not a big deal. Why am I? Like I would never be untrue. I would never have a tryst. I would never go seek love in the darkness behind my lover's back. But the fact that I'm still fucking faithful in dreams is a little bullshit. I'm a little mad at me for being so goddamn faithful, even in my dreams. Because it's like, just have a fucking fun dream, motherfucker. You fucking idiot. This is where I am, by the way. Like, right here. You see me, I kind of look at the screen more than anything to see myself and be like, all right, there I am. I look stupid. I'm still in frame and everything. And because I just feel a little weird looking at the camera. But when I get into things, I do look at the camera. So I think that at some point I'll just look at the camera. I think that's probably a more enjoyable video if you do put on the video. I imagine people who watch podcast videos, they're not really watching them. They just like to have it on and do what they're doing. Like I'll sit at my desk and fuck around or just dick around on my phone, play with my fucking draw some shit, play guitar, and I will just have a podcast on YouTube. And there's certain ones you want to have the video for because your mom's house, they're always reacting to videos. Even like Joe Rogan, I bet, probably has a lot of videos. I feel like he got a ton of YouTube views. I'm not big on nothing wrong with him. He's cool. It's just I mostly watch comedy stuff, which he has a lot of comedians, so I do watch him. But if he has like Elon Musk or I don't fucking care about that shit. People care way too much about that shit. They're like, this guy's so interesting. I'm like, he fucking likes goth girls and cat girls, and he's basically a incel with money. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get any of this. I don't get the things that people really cling to. They're like, Ben Shapiro. Ooh, is he gonna fight Joe Rogan? Are they gonna? I don't care. That guy says stupid shit, and I don't like him. I don't want to hear him. And that's the thing. I respect that Joe will be like, we're gonna have a discussion. And I'm gonna call him out on some things, but I'm gonna keep it going, keep it civil, whatever the fuck he does. I don't know. I just like when he's funny. I don't watch his serious shit, but definitely don't have the attention span for it. Don't care. The people I don't like, I don't want to hear them. I don't know. Like I think I really respect people who are like, I'm willing to hear their side and I want to see how they think things. But like, if you think some shitty shit, I just don't care about you. Like I don't. I'm not going to be like, oh, what's he saying on Twitter? Because it seems like the people who hate those people the most are always retweeting them and subtweeting them, talking to them. Just let him do his fucking stupid bullshit. I guess if it affects you, that's bad. And you want to, if he's going against things. I saw him tweet something about he doesn't like gay marriage or something, or read something about that. And I was like, that's bullshit. But he also said he doesn't have a problem with people doing it He just doesn't think they'll get into heaven. He doesn't support it. And honestly, if you're going to be an idiot Christian, and I'm not talking about Ben Shapiro. I don't know enough about this man to say that he's okay. I just think he's probably bad. Fuck him. But if you are going to be a insufferable Christian idiot and you don't support gay marriage, if you're like, I don't support that, but if they want to do it, whatever. They're just not part of my heaven or whatever. Sure, I don't know. As long as you fucking stay in your house and don't bother the people who are doing these things, I don't care. You know, that's the best, and that's how they should be. If they really truly believe that for some sick, stupid reason, they should just fucking be able to keep it to themselves and be like, live and let live. But yeah, they mostly just kind of suck. I don't know. I don't like all that right-wing Christian mumbo-jumbo bullshit. It's not even that I'm ridiculously left-wing. It's just, who cares? Live and let live, buddy. But yeah, it's a tangent I don't really want to go on. Keep talking about dreams, Johnny. Dreams. When I was in high school, I had a dream I fucked this girl. Those are the best dreams. I've had a bunch of those. I just don't want to just talk about those. But it was like really real, and I never had sex yet, and it was tight. That's all that dream was. She wasn't anyone. They always say people in your dreams are people you've seen before. You don't just make up faces, and I believe that, but I don't know who the fuck this was. Like, it was just about someone I just saw by chance or whatever. But she was like my neighbor and moved in, and she just started doing the thing, and I was like, yeah, of course. Absolutely. But that was cool. I've had dreams playing in bands and stuff, but not really. I've had dreams that I was going on stage to play a show with either my band that I used to have, or like I think I'd never played a song or anything, but I swear I had a dream I was in Queens of the Stone Age and I was just hanging out. And I was going to go play these songs. And it seems like they always cut off before the show starts. Like, I never had a dream playing live. Which sucks, because that would be rad. Imagine having a dream, like, playing guitar for 9 Inch Nails or some shit. That would be fucking incredible. I'd probably jump off of something, because nothing would ever I'd be like, I need that feeling again. And I'll never get it. I don't want to live. But, that would be amazing. 9 Inch Nails are so fucking good. I love music, dude. Favorite band, 9 Inch Nails. Second, maybe Marilyn Manson. I don't know. Top 5s are hard, huh? I love Dillinger. Probably not even in my top 20, but I love them a lot. That's what sucks when you're like really into music. It's like, how do you rank these bands? It feels fucked up to be like Dillinger Escape Plan 32, but in the grand scheme of things, that's fucking good. Like, if someone said that my music was their 32nd favorite music ever, I'd be like, oh my god, thank you, that's so nice. Which I do. I make music, by the way. The last podcast I did, which was episode 3, this is an episode for the vault, and it will come out, you know, just if I can't do an episode one week or whatever. That episode was, yeah, it sucked, but this one sucks too. But I don't know why I've even said that. Oh, I didn't really plug anything, is what I was getting. I almost just did it again, which is fine. I don't have a ton to plug, but as we go on and as the podcast continues, if you can get to the YouTube video, the description will always have my links. You know, I'm Johnny Cane Santos everywhere, Twitter, whatever. JonnyKanesantos. That's my fucking name. JonnyKanesantos. That's my fucking name. Maybe I'll make a song. It's fucking tight, right? No, it's stupid. But yeah, you can find me wherever. And tell me the show sent you, and I'll follow you back. That'll see how long I keep. If I ever made it as someone, that's not gonna hold up. If I had a ton of fucking people saying that. But yeah, I'd like to interact with more like-minded people if you found my show somehow. I don't have a ton of friends, you know, and I don't want a ton either. I take back what I said. I'm not following anyone. Fuck you. Follow me. So DTDPOD on Twitter, DTDPOD on Instagram. That's, Johnny Cane Santos. That's where I'll post shit about those things from my personal one. I don't really see the point of the brand Instagrams or whatever, because I feel like most people just follow the people associated with them. But if you want to follow them, you'll get less posts about my personal life. And if you follow my personal life one, you'll get everything. You'll get the podcast, music, and yeah, my links will be in the YouTube thing. Probably get a website at some point. Music on Spotify, music on Apple Music, and yeah, that's it. But just been trying to stay sane during all the COVID and stuff. Hanging out, chilling. If you've continued listening at this point, I really appreciate that, because it's kind of died down. It's not very good anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it get good. We're gonna get good, dude. If you've listened to the show before, you understand that I don't know if I'll always do it, but there's a lot of times that I will go to Pornhub, preferably before the show, researched, and I will find some funny comments and I will read them. Either Pornhub, X videos, whatever, wherever, and I'll find a video and I'll click on it and I'll try to make sure that the screen doesn't see it, because I can't put that on YouTube. But yeah, so here we go. This is a random video. We're gonna look at the comments in a moment. I'll read you the title first. It is called "Real Hot Amateur Cuckold Wife Shared with Random Guy. Cream Pie Pussy Hardcore Sex with Blowjob." That's awesome. And that's Lovers 84. So these people, they ain't no spring chickens. They've been around. They're in the 30s at least, right? Would that be? Yeah, 36, 84. Most viewed, hottest, blah, blah, blah. Did I click it? What the fuck happened? Shit. Did I just lose it? What the fuck is going on? Okay, here we are. Now I gotta get the comments. Here we go. I felt sorry for the boy. Oh, what's going on? That sucks. Felt sorry for the boy. Where are my favorite panties? Let's Snapchat, boys. This is the comment to the "I felt sorry for the boy," which is the most upvoted comment. So I don't know. This guy must be like, they must not be very generous lovers to the boy. And the comment to that comment is like someone trying to promote. Good for you, girl. Get that hustle. Hustle hard. Fire Kitten says, "Nice one." And Lovers84 commented back, "Thanks." Mike Young Bull is like, "Love the way he is ignored." He wasn't able to fuck, sad face. Fucking. Oh, because it's cuckold. Yeah, so people like, I felt sorry for the boy. So what is he just fucking, is that what cuckold? Oh my god. I know what it is, kind of, but I didn't. So he does absolutely nothing. He's just there. But everybody's naked. So this guy must be naked and he has to just sit there quietly and watch. That sucks. I would never do that. Even if it was like my turn after, I would just never sit and watch two people fuck. Like, I don't know. That sounds terrible. It sounds very bad. Really like to fuck now too, please, someone said. And the Lovers84 actually commented, "So please come to Poland and visit us." So these people are fucking, they're fucking out there. They're in Poland, they're making videos, and they're like, "Come on down, bitch. All y'all motherfuckers, we be making money, making videos, we coming." That's tight. Me and my homies hate red. That sounds like Among Us stuff. Their profile picture is a pink guy for the Among Us. What does that have to do with this? Among Us has fucking infiltrated everything. God damn, that's crazy. This is hot. Now I'm horny, said Horny Real Horny. Fucking really on brand. You're really fucking spreading that brand. Getting those subscribers or whatever you get on fucking Pornhub. Very nice opportunity for a fan. Yeah, true. So this guy was a fan. He's just a fan. He's like, I just want to come and sit down and just watch you guys go at it if that's alright. Oh, man. You guys gonna let me? Oh, thanks. That's so nice. Lucky girl. Lucky girl. Nice fuck. Hope I would make threesome. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. Please visit my pages to watch. Like my hot sex videos with my hot girlfriend. Kissy face. Me and my girlfriend and you would be fire. And they actually commented back, with us? Maybe a foursome. It's like, I wonder if any of this shit ever comes to fruition in the Pornhub comments. They're like, well, you come fuck me. And I'm like, hey, you know what? This planes. Put me in, coach. I like that one. That's cool. I would never put a comment on any of these things, but I think that if I had to, I'd probably be in that camp. Put me in, coach. Let me get it. There's some language I don't know. I'd marry you and let my best friend or whoever you want fuck you on our wedding night. What? What's going on? What is this? What did I find? What is cuckold? Why? I don't get it. Like, oh, I'm gonna get married to you and you could fuck someone else on our wedding night. And that sounds great to me. Who thinks? Why? What is this? I don't get it, man. I'm not gonna kink shame though. I'm done. This is the podcast. That's it. I'm not gonna get into kink shaming. I hope that anyone who's a cuckold has a fucking great time doing it. And that's it. And I love you. And subscribe. And fuck yourself. Bye.
There's some things in my life that I'll never get right, so I found a white flag and I'm giving up the fight. Let's get my cuffs on, get in tight, maybe a dog, but I'll never ever fight.